visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys searching for their first win since that season opener. Across the way, the head coach of the Bills. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer. Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Second and 15. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 7.
Allen on third down. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on first down. Escapes the pocket. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 45. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Oh, he's keeping it again. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
18 on the play. First down, Jets.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Oh, we have somebody in some discomfort down there, so we're going to have a stoppage as they head out to take a look at, the tight end, Mike Gesicki. Offense to the line for second down. This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Shotgun now on third down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
4 yards.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This will be a 44-yard look. McCarty's kick is good. And they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. Jukes one defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. On first down, Allen. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Back to the air, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bills first down.
Allen now on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
That's another Bills.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Palmer. A gain of 5 brings up
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 11 at the Jets.
Throwing here, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3.
Gain of 8 makes it third and 3.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. They'll throw on first. He puts a man under this one, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Got his man, Shakir has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And up to Cook here, out of his own read. His progress is soft for the next 5-yard gain before it was.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Cook. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one's complete, right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Gain on the play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. They'll set up the screen here for Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback are going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's
From the gun on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
gain of 37 yards. 1st down.
They go play action on 1st. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Mason Taylor. A 3-yard gain.
Throw on 3rd down. And he goes down. The Bills got to it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
On for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 27. Taken off with it again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They're set up at the 35 now. Allen setting up play action. On it to the yearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. 2nd down, Allen throwing again. Took his hit and he fumbles it. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills trying to figure out 3rd and 14. This is Cook. And that run was a first down effort, but stopped just shy of one. It's 4th and short. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Corey Bojorquez on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to the air here. He lobs it deep middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Pass play now. Throwing the out route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Finds him on the slant. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half.
6-yard line.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down throw for Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's Allen out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8.
To throw again, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He spikes it just before we hit 0, so they've got a chance now to add 3 here before we break on a long field goal attempt. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hanson, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home to take on the Texans. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Texans are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the LA Rams. And it's the Rams quarterback hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Rams go on to take it. They win by 13. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And here is Ladd McConkey. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Chargers get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. With that, a look now at what else transpired on a busy weekend in the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And this drive is going to have some great... Shotgun snap, a give to Hall.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. He'll throw it. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
3 plays
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They've got first down from the 31. Allen to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now Allen off the play action. Go right side, and Shakir has it. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got his man, Shakir has it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Another one for Cook. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Allen. The throw is caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Aubrey puts it through. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And in, touchdown Buffalo! The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. The Jets offense now set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Has it at the 37. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now Allen. Got a man. Palmer has it. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
It's a gain of 6.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This is a 48-yard look for him. Aubrey puts it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets out to begin another drive. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Punting unit out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Allen on the play action. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up second.
To the air again, Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bills make it a 24-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
They set up the screen here for Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down, Jets.
On the counter, Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This game has evolved so much over the years that there's just certain times, there's certain moments and flashes of greatness like that that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Here's second and 11. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, third down coming up. Looking for a throw here. To the left side, reeled in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, New York.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. This finds Austin, complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Jets.
Here's an option play right side. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, third and long. Pass play coming here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender coming away with it. Christian Bedford has it.
You knew before this drive started, if Out of focus in those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
The Bills set to take over offensively. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Allen on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
That's good for Bills. 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Bills. 1st down.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw now, Allen. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Azareye'h Thomas on the coverage.
Allen looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Now here comes the New York offense. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw now. Connects with his back. Hall. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Bills crowding the passing lanes. They've got a dime look here on 3rd down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's running with it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 4. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, hard to come by in this league.
3rd and long through here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's a give to Cook. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Bills. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. Another big rip for him. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills continue piling it on here in the fourth. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the play to the right.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Jets hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go right back to home. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard.
From the 39. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Try to run for it with Hall. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Looking, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
QB keeping it here, the 2nd down option. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. Well, if again is just a good start to this season, might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious lengths to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.